What up everybody, it's your boy Gaming Forte, back at it with another video. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the power of the Xbox One X and if the CPU in any means will hold back developers from taking advantage of the full power the Xbox One has to offer. Now for the people that don't know, the Xbox One X is going to be running a custom CPU clocked at 2.3 gigahertz with 8 cores to process all those beautiful 4K graphics. That's a significant beef in performance compared to the Xbox One and Xbox One S's custom Jaguar CPU that was clocked at 1.75 gigahertz 8-core processor, which in return will give you better processing power on the Xbox One system overall. But let's not get too excited because this is still an 8-core Jaguar that is just customized all the heck to just perform a lot better. They actually said that they actually picked the CPU and placed it in there in a particular way that the system will actually benefit for each one. No system will probably have the same power output. But let's not jump for joy just yet because this is still a customized Jaguar CPU, and Xbox actually came out and said that each system will have its own dedicated CPU. So they're handpicking these CPUs for each system. So we don't know exactly what that's going to entail for the masses of all the ones that they are going to be making. And I don't know if this is going to make it super hard to just manufacture these on a massive level. That might be another reason why we don't see the pre-orders yet, on top of the fact that they had to wait for FCC approval for so long. But ultimately, this system is going to perform on the CPU inside of it. I think the fact that they took their due diligence to make sure that every system is compared with the right board, with the right circuitry, with the right power consumption, and the fact that it's a console overall and it's going to be bare bones to the metal when it comes to performance, I think that these CPUs are going to definitely do the job. But also, I just want everybody to temper their expectations when it comes to the performance of the Xbox One X, especially around the CPU, because there are a lot of developers coming out saying that there won't be any bottlenecks or issues with the CPU side of anything. And I just want to warn people now, because the first thing that always happens is if a game comes out and it's being CPU bound and limited by that, first thing everybody on the other side, like the PlayStation side, Nintendo side says, look, you have that weak CPU in there that they said is a custom CPU, but it's still basically an 8-core Jaguar. I don't want people to fall into that trap. So in order to not do it, just leave it to the games when they perform. If these games are going to perform up to snuff, let the game speak for themselves. We don't need to be the mouthpieces for all these developers talking about what's going to happen with these games. Even though we should be able to trust these developers, a lot of them sometimes are just saying things to get their name out there, because the best way to get your company in front of everybody is by talking things about the new software that's coming out or new platform that's coming out, in this case being the Xbox One X. A lot of developers want to talk about that system because it will get their game noticed by other people. So that's why I don't really buy into the rhetoric about what a lot of people are saying about the Xbox One X, good or bad. And I urge you guys to do the same thing. These aren't even high level developers that we're talking about. Some of these developers we don't even know about. When it came to Assassin's Creed talking about how theirs was running at 4K and they had to downscale it from 4K to basically just run at 4K, I looked at that like, okay, I'll wait till I see it, because Ubisoft has had a very, very good track record with downgrading their games. And I'm not saying that's something that's going to happen on the Xbox One X or in just games general, but until I see the game running on my system and the fully built code running on Xbox One, I don't want to leave anything to chance for giving anybody any ammunition about what we say in the gaming community on the Xbox side and let them take our words out of context and turn everything around on us. But guys, guess what? Ultimately, I can't wait for the Xbox One X to come out, because that is a system that I've been looking forward to for the last year. I want to hook it up to my 4K TV when I get it, and I want these games to speak for themselves. There's a lot of games that I didn't even start yet on my Xbox because I want to wait for my Xbox One X. And when that time comes, it's going to be a great time to be a gamer no matter what platform you're on. We're going to be in the middle of the holiday season, a whole bunch of new games coming out, and we're just going to have fun playing the games that we want to play wherever we play them at. But guys, what do you think? Do you think that the Xbox One X's CPU is going to hold back the system? Do you think that these developers that are talking and singing the praises of Microsoft when it comes to how it's not going to happen, do you think this is stuff that's true, or are you going to take a wait and see approach when the system comes out to find out for yourself? Let's talk about that in the comment section. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure you sub to the channel if you haven't. Like this video if you like my content. Turn on those notifications. Gonna let you know the next time my video goes live. It's your boy Gaming Forte, and I will see you guys in the next video, and have a good week. Peace.